It's round 2 of the Newcastle Rugby League, thanks to Tui's, and out here at Central Charlestown, of course known as Central Newcastle these days in the Newcastle Rugby League. And look who I found loitering on the sidelines, Tom Taylor and Josh Nielsen. Who do I go to first? Who's going to have a first chat?
Yeah,
Josh,
me.
Mate, former butcher boy. What's it like to come here on game day?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. It's tough being injured, especially the Career Cup, mate, and playing Lakes is something that you always love to do, mate, local derby. So it's a tough one to miss out on. But no, it'd be good, mate. It's good to watch, and always a good affair with these two.
Like Craig Miller, he's at the Rain this year. Bit of feedback. How's he going out here?
Yeah, Barney's been great, mate. Been really good for the club. He sort of takes on a pretty holistic approach with it, so sort of top down. But he's intense, mate. He's very intense, but he's very good at what he does as well. So
he's brought a few big name players to the club.
Yeah, massively, mate. Boys like Brad Murray and Friggy and the Metcalf boys and Stevie Gordon as well. So mate, yeah, plenty of big names on board. Hopefully do something good this year.
Speaking of another big name in our game, this man here on my right hand side, Tom Taylor, one of our referees in the Newcastle Rugby League. Because you were officiating up at where were you yesterday? Curry?
Yeah, I was at Curry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good first half. It was 6-0 at half time, but West came out and they just smoked them in the second half. It ended up 36-6.
And Mick Campton's 300th game.
Yeah, 300th game. They set up a nice sort of tribute for Mick Campton. Started the game. They had the under-6s lining out, so he ran out, gave them all a high five, but unfortunately they couldn't get the result.
Who are you going for today?
Today, I like it how both teams are undefeated coming into the game. Both teams have a big name out, but I'm liking Central. Yeah, Central.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what else he does?
What? Oh, musician.
I've never heard of anything. He is a muso. Yeah. He's only going to be here for 20 minutes and he's taken off. You want to give us a plug? Give yourself a plug? Where you going?
Really. I'm going to rehearsals. We've got a gig at Lazotte's on Friday and we don't have any time apart from today. It was supposed to be this morning, so I said I could be here for the whole game, but they changed it to 4 o'clock. So
bit of a singer, are we, Tom?
Maybe.
Here we go.
Tweet it. You want a duet, do you? Oh, tweet it. Don't tweet it.
We'll just do the doo-wops in the background. But yeah, coming here today, I noticed Chris Adams is out. What's the go there?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. We didn't know. We sort of prepared all week like Chrissy was going to be playing, mate. Obviously, he's massive for them. Very inspirational. So, yeah, that was just sort of news that we got just sort of 20, 25 minutes ago. Chrissy, bad wrist or something, but I think they've got a young fella, young Calder, making his debut. He's a pretty handy player. So, yeah, still keep an eye on him, mate. Still the same.
All right, well, we're not too far away from kickoff. We'll just go through the commentary team and get a quick tip on how many points they'll win by.
Central by 10.
Central by 10.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to score, but it's going to be by 10.
What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, mate, I think the boys in a close one, mate. Local derby is always a close one, and yeah, boys by 8.
And of course, the Career Cup is up for grabs today and currently held by Lakes United.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Lakes got us there. Started it in 2014. Great initiative, Career Property on board with that. So yeah, mate. Yeah, so fingers crossed we can get it back today.
So the winning team will get $800 to donate to a charity of their choice. So that's always a good initiative.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it is. It's really good. I know the charity's very thankful for it, mate, and it's a very generous Career too to get on board and do that for us.
Just noticed you got your Central top on.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Still get around, even though I'm sort of injured at the moment, mate. Still got to get back and do the right thing. And I think Barney give me a rocket too if I wasn't wearing it. So yeah, try and do the right thing.
So how is the injury?
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Yeah, it's all good. Go for another X-ray tomorrow. Go see Pete McGeek on Tuesday and then go from there, mate. But it's all right. Back at work. So
a lot of people at home are probably wondering what are they going to be X-raying.
Me leg.
Left, right?
left leg. Broke my left leg a couple of weeks ago. So
I know the feeling when it comes to head X-rays.
Can you still kick a ball, Josh?
No, I can never kick a ball.
Because I'm entered in the kick for cash, and I've got to leave, so I need someone to take it, and Pete can't kick. Yeah, right.
Well, I'll take the prize. All right, well, the teams are on the field. We'll bounce back up into the commentary box, and we'll be back with round 2 of the Newcastle Rugby League.
Oh, with their team league?
That was no. I'm just calling it. We got it right. Names are good, but.
What a view from the touchline. We've got cameras positioned right around the ground this afternoon for the Career Cup. And Tommy Aylett, our referee, let's get into the touchline. Tom Taylor, what's happening down there? Any late changes?
No, well, apart from the ones we spoke about pre-game, there's not many late changes. Yeah, I'm on the sideline today, but this is St John Oval. I'm not exactly that far away, so I'm not going to be able to tell you much different.
So round 2, about to get underway. And there's the kickoff. Sunday afternoon football right here on Bar TV Sports. Thanks for your company this year. And we're just being told that Sean Metcalf will be in jersey number 17 here.
He's hard to miss, mate.
This afternoon. You can't miss him, can you,
if
mate?
you miss Big Shawnee, mate. Big unit.
Come down, of course, from the Cessnock Goannas, didn't it?
Yeah, Shawnee was Cessnock last year, mate. Come down with his brother, Dan. Both up the coalfields there. The boys have been unreal for us too in the pre-season, mate. A lot of experience and a couple of big bodies too, so good to have around the club.
Big crowd here this afternoon too, Tom. Big crowd here this afternoon.
Yeah, mate, it's looking really good. You can't see it on the camera, but the camera side is actually, the grandstand's probably 95% capacity. It's actually hard to fit the desk in.
This grandstand's about 15 metres long though, so...
That doesn't matter. It's still bigger than Coronation.
Yeah, true.
So Central, first use of the football for them, coming out of their own 20-metre line.
Good
How did you rate the first
Lakes,
half?
Yeah, good first set there from Lakes, mate. Just nice steady, got through it, good kick on the end of it. Muscle them up in D now, which is what they'll do all day. They're a fit side, so they'll look to just kick to the corners, mate, and try and muscle up in defence, bit of whack.
So Central Newcastle, they've lost 3 of their last 4 matches, including the last 2 against Lakes United. But since the start of 2010, they have won 9 of the last 14 against Lakes. Let's see if they can change the script here in 2017 and get a little bit of continuity on the back of them when they come up against Lakes. Here's the kick downfield. Lovely catch out there by Matt Craig.
Great take.
How good was that?
Great take.
Never an easy takedown in that corner too.
Good player, Matty Craig. Very quick too. He's slight, but he's good hands and very light on his feet.
So since the start of 2010, we're going back, 7 years ago, whenever Central Newcastle have scored 20 points or more against Lakes United, boys, 10 times they've played, as I mentioned, in the last 7 years. They've only lost once. And whenever Lakes United have scored 20 points or more against Central Newcastle, which is 6 times, they've only lost once as well. So let's see what can come of this.
Hopefully at 20 nice and early, mate. We'll be right.
Is this Pete Jolly or is this Dave Middleton we're sitting next to?
This is the TAB. This is cracking stats.
We've employed a technician, statistician, what do you call him? A stats man. Yeah, one of those. It's called Ryan Eckford.
Great numbers.
It is great numbers. He's crazy with stats.
Your numbers, man, Pete?
2 plus 2 equals?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
No, Tom, 2 plus 2.
Yeah, about, I don't know.
So we're playing for the Career Cup this afternoon. As we said at the top of the show, the winner gets $800, which is fantastic. And that'll be donated to one of their charity partners throughout the season. So 0-0 the score, Sunday afternoon football. It's alive and well here. Good start by your boys.
Yeah, mate, just getting through the sets. That's what Barney will want, mate. Just plug away, ball control nice and early. And that's the thing with this Lakeside, mate. They're very fit, so you can't give them too much ball. And they'll defend all day, mate. So, yeah, hanging on the ball is crucial.
So Murray goes high. Taken nicely there by Kyle Kennedy. Had a good game against Macquarie last week. It's been smothered there. Let's go down the touchline to Tom Taylor. What's happening down there, Tom?
The crowd went up then. I think it was Dan Metcalf that just drilled him. Oh, he's just laying on the ground, so why not?
So Central Newcastle.
I've got a few refs sitting next to me that don't have a problem with that, mate. So I'm
They're
happy
okay?
with it.
They're going to go with it?
They're okay with it, so I'm okay.
It's called a tackle, mate. It's called a tackle.
It's Tom Taylor, our referee, of course, in the Newcastle Rugby League in our commentary box this afternoon. Oh, they've lost the football. That was Kelly putting it down there.
Yeah, young Kelly or Chrissy Randall maybe spilled it.
Tom, was that Kelly? Looks like him.
That knocked the ball on.
Knocked the ball on.
Yeah.
We'll go with Kelly.
Nah, Chrissy Randall spilled that one, mate. Just
throw
ball's
it in
got up
there.
quick.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just a typo.
We better not have a replay to make sure we...
Just trust me.
Yeah, I'll trust you. Should we trust him, Tom?
We should trust him. I think so. He only knows the central players.
Pretty good mates with a few of the Lakes boys too. A couple of years at Valentine was young fella, so I played with a few of the boys there. So worked at Belmont Sporties for a few years too. So we're pretty familiar with the boys. Tough year. They're working down there when they won the comp. They were in there every week.
You're a spy. You're a spy. You're trying to get all the inside information.
I didn't do much good. We didn't beat them once that year, and they won the comp. So I was the world's worst spy.
They tell me you pull the beer quite nicely though.
Great schooner, mate.
Yeah.
Good on both ends on the bar, mate. I'm all right.
And versatile as a commentator as well. When are you back?
Jack of all trades, mate. Master of none. Yeah, back in a couple of weeks, hopefully, mate. Like I said, it's tough watching, but boys seem to be doing all right without me so far. So.
Pete, he's probably back now. He just wants to commentate.
Well, you just said they're doing very well without you. Well, there's 4 points to nil. You might be sidelined for the whole year.
God damn it.
They're playing like this, mate. Doesn't bother me.
Well, that was just pushing it out to the eastern side there, Tom, on the sideline, and they were able to go all the way, and that's the first chance they've had, and they've turned it into 4 points down here.
I'm just trying to figure out actually who scored. I think it might have been
the
number 4.
No, Taylor in the 6? Or Cookie?
No.
Captain Cook.
Captain Cook might have... did he get it down, Captain?
Yeah,
he is the captain. You can tell when they've got the captain symbol next to the name, hey Josh, that they're the captain.
Mate, it's a dead giveaway.
Is that how you go? Well, look at this shot. Beautiful afternoon for Sunday afternoon football, that's for sure. You won't need your umbrella down on the sideline this afternoon, Tom.
No, mate, we had predicted.
You got drenched last year, though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that day up
that was
at
a massive
Cessna?
stitch-up. Yeah, I remember that day.
They predicted rain and he did forget to bring your umbrella. Nah.
Well, I assumed Cessna were going to be comfy in the box, but no, Tom, go down on the sideline, you'll be fine.
Brad Murray from right out on the touchline. He's put a bit of weight on Brad Murray, if you notice that around the middle.
I think that's just those jerseys, mate, doing him no favours. Probably needs some stripes or something to take a bit of heat off him, but I won't say too much, mate. He'll hammer me if I say too much. So I'm starting to blow out with this leg too, mate. So
that's the colour, Josh. It's
people
just the white.
Yeah.
Not very slimmy.
Black's the thing, isn't it?
Black jersey, mate, yeah. Good start from the boys. Black got through their sets. Cookie, tough to stop one-on-one down on that edge, so look for that. Probably a bit early ball to Cookie.
So deep kick-off. So what has he brought to the side, Murray, since he's come across from Lakes, mate?
Brad, mate, a lot, mate, to be honest. Without sort of pumping his tyres up too much, he's brought a lot, mate. He's a great leader. Even though he's been at the club not a very long time, a lot of the boys respect him, and he's done a lot in the game, and just what he brings to us on the field, obviously, mate. Great kicking game, and gets us around the park really nicely, mate. So not a bad bloke either, Brad. Good mate of mine. So
a lot of experience. One of the most experienced. That's what we're playing for today, the Career Cup. Lakes currently the title holders of that trophy. Right next to you, Tom Taylor.
Yeah, mate. I don't want to get in the photo, though, because I'm...
Have you been polishing that cup?
It's looking unbelievable.
No, I haven't, actually. That's, I don't know, ask Josh's friends.
It's looking good, mate. Someone at Lakes has been polishing, mate. We haven't had it. But
how shiny is it?
Great bit of silverware.
Rumbling down to the 20-metre line. We're going back. The Lakes for a moment. I thought they didn't want to get it, but it is a knock on. It's big for...
Yeah. No, go on, mate, go on.
No, I was just going to say, we've come here many of years over the last 4 years, but this is probably one of the biggest crowds that I've seen here. I don't get out that much, but this is quite a big crowd.
We've had a couple. Did you just say it's the biggest crowd we've had all year here?
Yeah. Is this our first match here?
Yes.
Correct.
There you go. That's why it's the first match.
So that's a very accurate statement there, Pete.
Thank you very much.
It's good, mate. They're good people around here, mate. When there's good buzz around the place at the moment, obviously with Barney and good first round win, and nice Sunday, mate. What better to do than come in and watch a butchers run around?
It's all about facts in the commentary box, isn't it, Tom?
Well, I can't remember the last time actually. Neil, so you might be able to answer this one. That Central are coming into this game undefeated, technically.
Mate, 2 trial wins and
a bit of a drawing card.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Well, they're looking for their second try, and they're about to get it.
Cookie's got a double.
God, he's double in the first 5 minutes of the match.
And it's again, mate, going to that left edge early, get Cookie one-on-one on that edge. And, mate, he's a big, strong man, skillful unit, so he carries the ball in 2 hands, mate. And he's going to be a handful today, mate, if that's anything to go by.
Captain Cook.
In for a double.
This is how he got his double.
Again, one-on-one there, mate. I think, is that Jamie Goulmier? Maybe got him a line, and just too big, mate. He's sort of gone over the line there, good attempt, but, big unit.
Some experience, the old Captain Cook. If I not mistaken, played some New South Wales Cup for the Penny Panthers.
He did make Panthers good bit of time at the
I
Knights
only
as
knew
well,
that
mate.
because of the Xbox game. I could buy him from the Panthers. I didn't know who he was.
Very astute signing if you picked him up, mate. Very handy player. No, he's good, mate. Cookie, obviously a Central Junior as well, and mate, brings a lot to the team. Very cool head. Barney gave him the armband this year, and he'll do well, mate. He'll relish in it. Very calm head. All the boys respect him, mate. He's very respected around the club. And yeah.
There's that jersey that does him no favours.
He's getting hammered.
Here's the kick. Oh, he's got it.
You don't need abs to kick a goal,
That's
Pete.
it, mate.
You need good. What do you need to kick good goals?
Probably not a broken leg, eh, Josh?
Yeah, no.
There he is, the halfback. So Lakes United, I've got another stat for everyone. Lakes United have lost 6 of their past 10 matches in the Newcastle Rugby League competition. In 7 of their last 10 matches, they have conceded more than 20 points per match. 20 points per match.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're halfway to that now after 10 minutes, Josh.
Yeah, that's a pretty surprising stat, mate. They're sort of, like I said, they're very a fit team that, don't mind rolling their sleeves up and doing the tough stuff. So it's surprising to hear they're sort of leaking at many points. But, yeah, mate, yeah.
The crowd really getting into it, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a stat to outstat you at the
Oh,
moment.
you've got a one-on-one strip there. Young
I've
Gaggai
got it.
strip that off Brady Jarrett.
I'll throw the list down to you. Can we parachute it down to Tom?
Just paper aeroplane.
Give me a stat, Tom.
Central are winning.
10 points to 0. Burgess within 2 metres of the line.
Boys will need to muscle up here, hold him out.
Calder turning it back away now to Glowy.
He's got it away.
Matt Calder again. No Chris Adams this afternoon. Just for our listeners, Josh, what's wrong with Adams?
Mate, I was told that he had a wrist injury, mate, so they were giving him the week to sort of see how fit he was. Gilmy's going to go in here.
That's how you do it. Picked up a couple last week. They're back. Let's go to the touchline to Tom Taylor.
Yeah, mate, nice little out ball there, giving it to Jamie Gilmire, and he was able to just to find a pretty big gap. I'm surprised the winger didn't crash in to make the tackle there, but big one-hander put down.
Yeah, he probably can't really slide. You'll see here on the replay. Jamie's too quick, mate. And, you sort of get one-on-one with Metcalf there, and young Spider Cam Anderson sort of going sideways, mate. You're probably right there, Tom. He needed to come in, but that's good. Good awareness there from Gilmy to realise he, one-on-one with a bigger man, probably back himself on the outside there, and good result.
Should we call him Barry Liver on the commentary?
I don't know. Yeah, call him what you want, mate. I don't even know what to call him these days. Got that many pseudonyms. So
Seems
call
to
him whatever
respond
you
to
want.
Barry Liver a fair bit.
Mate. Big Spider. We call him the Spider. Cam Anderson, great fella.
So another Tooheys Newcastle Rugby League matches across the weekend. Souths overcame Cessnock by 28 points to 8. Macquarie got home late over the Pickers by 28 to 26. And Wests had a dominant second half to overcome the Bulldogs by 36 points to 6. And Tom, you're a referee of that match, and just let our viewers know, with the we had a big brawl last week in the Newcastle Rugby League as we just have a look at the kick. Has there been any information filtered down by the administrators to the referees for this round alone?
Yeah, we have been given a directive by the Newcastle Rugby League, especially Matt Harris, to simulate what the NRL does. In fact, that wherever there's a punch, it's an automatic sin bin.
And it's my understanding that the board of directors in Newcastle Rugby League will probably get together, not this week or the week after, or maybe this week, and make that, put that in writing and get that out of the game. So that's gone out on the full, has it?
Yeah, it's kicked out on the full there, so not a good start. So there we go. You've got to respond to this.
Hasn't blown too many penalties this afternoon, has he, Tommy? He loves Sunday afternoon football, Tom Taylor. I think a lot of the Saturday games clashes with his midday work.
Yeah, that's true.
Kylie Ayler, of course. How's she going? She's still associated?
No, the director's job's been given to Matt Spohr this year.
Matt Spohr.
Kylie's just back to a regular member, so she's refereeing this year.
Does a good job. Got a few dogs in the crowd this afternoon of the Woof Woof variety. Might take out dog next week, Tom. You get your German Shepherd, and what have you got, Josh?
Nah, no dogs, mate. No dogs in my house.
You haven't got a pink poodle? No. Out the back door, this is McClintock.
And Gaggai there on the left. Could have been high there from Murray, but he got him anyway.
Now to Sean Voss. Couple of metres out. I know we've got plenty of special effects here on Bar TV, but that dog in the background is not one of them. Mrs. Gilmere. We might bring that dog if we're playing the Curry Bulldogs in a few weeks' time. Here's the kick into the in-goal area. They're coming through, but the ball's gone dead. Let's go touchline to Tom Taylor. Too much weak picks on that kick, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'll give credit to Jake Mason there. He shielded that ball very well and made it very hard for Jack Kelly to actually get around him and get to the ball. So nice work there from Jake, playing his second first-grade game in his career.
Yeah, and he had a blinder last week too on debut. Mate scored a nice try, and I think we did a bit of video on Tuesday, and 23 touches or something. So yeah, mate, he's a natural first grader, mate, and he'll do well here for a while.
Very excited in his post-try celebration, I noticed on the highlights.
Yeah, mate, everyone was stoked for him to get across, mate, on debut. It's always nice to get off the nudie in the first round, and probably a bit nicer too when you're on debut. So we were all wrapped for him, mate. I know his family were there, and they were over the moon too. So great young kid, mate, great footballer.
Getting in contact with Josh and Tom Taylor in our commentary box this afternoon. All you've got to do is hashtag the dogs are barking, and we'll answer the call. Hashtag dogs are barking. Well, at the moment, the Butcher boys, they're doing all the barking.
Delaney.
Now Delaney straight through.
Not inside him.
He has. Down inside the 10. Support looming and not.
Great cover. Great cover from Lakes there.
Couple of metres out from the line.
They got to go wide here.
There's a chance.
Oh.
Now Craig. He puts the big palm out and got the ball into his possession.
Great defence there, Matty. Craig probably had to come up with that there too. Goulmey's going to go for a scamper here.
That brought the crowd alight, Tom, touchline.
Yeah, mate, I think everyone was expecting that Cookie was going to get his hat-trick. Only 16 minutes in, but he tried the desperation pass out to the winger, but I think it was Matt Craig that got the intercept. So the crowd very quickly sat back on their bottoms.
Great scramble from the Lakes boys too there to get back, not only to stop the break, but to stop the move after it. So credit to the boys there. Very good work.
Where have we all been today? Where have you been? You've been here since 10 o'clock calling the ladies' tag, Tom.
Yeah, that was
How did
really
that go,
exciting
mate?
too.
Close match.
Yeah, mate. Central got up 12-10 in the end. Two high-quality sides. And I'm hoping to do a bit more league tag throughout the year. So
it's a great initiative the league brought in the league tag, and it's a pretty good standard too. I know teams like Souths and ourselves and Lakes, a lot of girls who are playing a lot of sort of high level touch footy are playing in our comp too. So yeah, it makes it a good standard, and good something to watch too. It's good.
And earlier grades today here at the Oval, Central 12, as was mentioned, defeated Lakes United 10. And the other match was the 19s. Lakes too good by 30 points to 6 over Central.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Lakes are always very, very strong in that sort of under 17s or 19s or just all through their juniors, mate. They're always incredibly strong. So the boys are going for it here. Yeah, so tough day for the boys there, mate. And Barney went in sort of red in the riot act at full time too. Sort of poor efforts there. So yeah, mate. They'll hopefully bounce back next week, and a few young fellas there.
Here's the kick off the boot of Murray. It's high. Referee says offside. Penalty goes the way to the Seagulls. Touchline, Tom Taylor.
Ethan Cook, he's really sniffing out for that hat trick, but I think it was him that was in front of the kicker.
He's got the call from the touch judge, I think, so can't argue with that.
I'm going to call it. He's going to get 3 today.
It's a bold call, mate. He's got 2 in the first 10.
Well, he's got 6. He's got an hour to go. When are you ever more excited to score than when you've got 2 in the first 20?
Yeah.
Do you ever get 2 in the first 20, Josh?
Oh, mate, I couldn't tell you the last time I scored 2 in a game. Or a season, maybe. I don't know. The way I'm going.
How'd you go in Ireland a few years ago?
Yeah, good, mate. I had a great time. I don't know how many tries I scored. I might have got 2 that year as well. But, no, mate, great time. A lot of really good people. I was down south in Cork City playing rugby union down there. So, yeah, a lot of fun. Good bit of travel and work, and then sort of carrying on with the Irish, mate. They know how to enjoy themselves. So, yeah, mate. No, very, very good. Very good fun. Good to come home, though. Always nice to come home.
Now to Burgess.
Great tackle there, Tommy Madden. Great pick up. Picked him up from the Maggots this year, West Junior, and wasn't getting much of a go out there. And Barney's seen a lot in him, and he's just been picked in the Rebels 23s team as well, Tommy. So yeah, very, very good signing for us.
So is it true that Jake Finn is out for the year?
Oh, mate, we'll wait and see. He's had a few scans last week. It wasn't good. Pretty unlucky with what happened. Sort of when that blue started. Noddy's let that bounce.
They've come down with it. You can't allow footballs to bounce like that, because that's exactly what can happen. Let's get on the touchline. Here's a try to Lakes.
Oh, we just gave Jake Mason a wrap. I think he wasn't expecting a bit of a
I think
bad
that was Noddy.
bounce.
Yeah, I think that was Noddy. Jared Knight, the winger, might have let that one bounce. I'm not sure, but yeah, like you said, mate, can't be letting those kicks bounce.
Looking at Craig Miller, he's gone grey. Can he go any greyer after seeing that?
I don't know, mate. He might be happy with that. If we have a look, Noddy's let this bounce. Yeah, you can't be doing that. That's Cardinal sin for sort of back three, mate. You've got to be attacking those. But Barney, we feel doing that one. But you look to Noddy to bounce back too, mate. He's a good player, and look for him to get a touch early in the next set and hopefully make up for that.
Well, there's the try scorer on your screen right now. Well, we've been coming here now on Bar TV. This is our 4th season broadcasting Newcastle Rugby League. And one of your old mates, Chris Marlborough.
Yeah, Marv's, he's playing with Shortland, isn't he?
Yeah. No longer around here.
No.
But you know what is always in the back of my mind? You know why?
The yellow boots, mate.
How did you know that?
You love those yellow boots.
Now, since those yellow boots
game.
4 years ago, how many more have them?
Mate, the boys, I think you used to wrap Marlborough up a fair bit on the call, so I think the boys are looking to maybe get a mention from you. So you've got Chrissy Randall and Gormir and Jack Kelly all got the yellow boots on, mate. So they're trying to get your attention, I think, there, Pete. Give them a call out, son. They'll love it.
How about we get Tommy Taylor's attention down on the sideline? What colour are you sporting this afternoon, Tom?
I just got plain joggers on, mate, as far as boots go, but I can't remember. I don't think I've ever called a game with you, Pete. We haven't brought up Chris Marlborough's boots.
You love them.
And I thought today was going to be the day because I might have to leave a bit early, but no.
Yeah. Marlborough hasn't been with us for 2 seasons. Oh,
Coach killer.
Yeah, penalty coming back to Lakes here on halfway.
Oh, that is
He's pointing at him. I'd love that in slow-mo. Look at that. He's like a traffic cop pointing him out of the...
Funny you mentioned that, Pete, because Tommy Aylett is a cop.
Is he?
Yeah.
He is.
Really?
Not a traffic cop. He's a bit above that, but...
So he's used to pointing the finger.
Well...
In one direction or another. Here's the kick for the sideline, Tom. It's nearly found... Well, it has found touch right out of there. Never knew that about Tom.
No.
I bet you didn't know about that about Tom too,
Didn't
Josh.
know that, mate. Didn't know that.
It's a day of exclusive here.
It is, yeah. Us referees were very unusual and very different backgrounds.
The boys are just inviting Lakes back in the game. They've sort of kicked out on the full and then offside off a kickoff, mate. That's very... Barney will be about to jump out that window in the Brian Cherry press box there. I think he won't be happy, man.
We'll just stick to this play, then we've got to say goodbye to Tom Taylor. We've run out of credits to give him. Back there now to Gilmire.
Good tackle there, Brad Murray. Finished off there by Matty Baker.
A couple of metres out. Looking to take control here on Sunday afternoon football. Boss. Within 2 metres. Calder. Now to Kelly. Away now this time to Marcus Marsh. Beating one. Trying to get rid of the third, but he can't.
Still standing, very strong.
They're on their line, the Butcher boys. Lakes with the ball. Kelly kicking, but it's gone straight down to Brad Murray. Well, he knew what was coming there, Bradley.
He obviously played with Lakes last season, so he knows what boys like Jackie Kelly and Jamie Gilmire can do and what they're likely to do close to the line. Made that tackle on Jamie just before, so it's good, mate, but good repeat set there. Jack Kelly on the back of a nice kick.
When was the last time you watched Sound of Music, Josh?
This morning. No, mate, I couldn't tell you. I don't think I've ever watched The Sound of Music, mate.
Remember the song, So Long, Farewell?
We say So Long, Farewell to Tommy.
No, I'm not singing it.
You're not singing it, Tom? Well, you're out of here, I hear.
Yeah, mate, I got to go.
All right, then. Well, good luck with the gig tonight, and we'll see you next time on Bar TV Sports.
Thanks, mate. See you, Pete. See you, Josh.
See you, mate. All the best.
Go well.
Good call.
Newman sending out the back to Gilmire. Sideline eye has vacated us as Lakes within 2 metres of the line. Tui's Newcastle Rugby League, round 2, 4th edition. Randall. 1 point last week for Player of the Year. 2 metres out from the line. Last tackle now. There goes the kick. Fielded by Central. Was that a knock-on? I think you'll find it was a knock-on. Knock-on Central.
Yeah, knock-on from the boys there, and I think that's going to be Lakes feed. So, boys under the pump a bit here. Going to have to do well to defend this.
There's that dog again. doesn't want to go home with our sideline eye, does he?
I don't think so, mate. Enjoying the footy, enjoying the weather
is.
down here. Gorgeous day.
In the suntan. Beautiful stuff. So we're midway through the first half here. And Lakes, slow start, but they're looking to come back into it.
The cuffs come outside in on Gagai there and come up with nothing. Gagai's offloaded.
This is Newman. Sending it away. Butcher Boys right on their own goal line, as you can see.
They did well to hold him out here. A couple of repeat sets. Burgess goes close to Laney up top. Tommy Madden.
He's only 2 metres out, Chance Burgess. Calder. Is there something looming out wide here, Josh?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. The boys are defending well. Lake's not throwing too much at us at the moment, but keep an eye on to the back end of the set, mate. Goulmere to get involved and Kelly to put a bit of icing on with a kick, maybe.
Chance Burgess again.
You've got numbers on the left here, Lakes.
Loves to offload Burgess when you give him that opportunity. Newman. Out of Chance Burgess.
Good defence there.
Yeah,
good defence.
Brilliant defence there by your boys, the Butcher Boys.
Yeah, good defence there. Brady Jarrett made the effort there, tied in from the inside and got a good shot on the ball there for Sierra. So boys are, under the pump early, but, defending well. Good to see.
This is the crowd in here today. Bumper crowd, as you can see. Over 1,000 spectators here. They're all hooded up and ready to go.
It's cool in the shade, mate. It's quite nice over in the sunny side on the hill there. Plenty of people enjoying refreshments. We're pretty cool in the shade here. Everyone rugged up. Stevie Gordon off the scrum there. Good carry.
I don't know if we can get another shot of that, because there's something I would like to point out, because we can hear it.
Is this dog that you keep going on about?
We need to identify this dog.
Is that it?
That's it.
Gorgeous little puppy. That's the one making all the noise, isn't it?
Could be. Are you saying there's more than that one?
Mate, I've seen a couple of dogs getting around the ground today. We're a very crowd-friendly ground. Love dogs, babies, just, bring the family.
Babies?
Dogs, babies.
The whole box and dice.
Murray gets a good kick in there. So good set there for the boys after defending a couple on their line. Want to defend well now. Probably look to minimise the penalties too. We're sort of shooting ourselves in the foot a bit here with field position. So
there's that Ferris Field end of the ground, and as you can see there, they're enjoying their time in the sun here.
Yeah, good crowd, mate. Good turnout from the old boys too. Something, like you say, there's a nice buzz around the place, mate. People want to come watch you play footy when you're winning, so hopefully keep it going after the first round.
So just short of the halfway line. Newman. Now to Randall.
Carry that. Chrissy Randall's been very good for Lakes early. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Very strong too. His carries. He's a very handy player.
We got 1 point last week for it was Player of the Year awards. Yeah. This is McClintock. Lee McClintock. 20 metres in from touch. So the last tackle now, says Aylett. Calder. Looking around for his number 7. There he is in Newman.
He's going to have a go at this one. And he's done very well.
Exceptional
very well
catch under difficult circumstances.
That's it, mate. You want to make up for that last one. Don't want to let him bounce. And that's what you need to be doing, attacking every one of those. So he's done very well there. Good take. Mazo off the back of it. Lake's muscling up indeed, though.
Mate, Steve Gordon, another new signing over in the off-season.
Yeah, mate, massive signing, Stevie G, and obviously him and Barney worked together for a few years there, and brought a lot to the club, mate. Very experienced, obviously incredibly talented player, and just an old head, mate. It's nice to have an old head around the place. We had a lot of young fellas last year, and Gordo brings a lot of experience. He's sort of been there and done it, so good, and good to have around the place.
Mate, what's it like this year without Rowan Kelly?
Big R Kelly. Yeah, he's here today, mate. I caught up with him before, but obviously talking about experience, mate. Not many more blokes have done what he's done in terms of games notched, and obviously Mick Campton hit that massive milestone yesterday, which is impressive. Great tackle there from Spider. But Rowe, mate, he's still around the joint, mate. He still pops in and has a beer and says g'day, and he's obviously once a Butcher boy, always a Butcher boy, mate. And Rowan's no different.
Yeah, you were telling me earlier today he's had a bit of a stint with one of the rugby union sides.
Yeah, he's running around with the Hawks, mate, with the Hamilton Hawks. I think he's enjoying probably a bit less responsibility and just the social side of it too, mate. The Hawkies don't mind a beer after a game, and
fits right in.
They got a knock on there. Beautiful. Yeah, fits right in.
Career cut nearly went flying.
Someone's got to look after that.
Very close to the touchline, our career cut.
A few errors starting to creep in here from both sides too, getting a bit tired.
So not long to go in the first half. Just under 11 minutes. There's our shots from behind the camera, zooming right into Nick Newman. adds another dimension to these. You know, television's built for close-ups.
Yeah, beautiful.
And this is what it's all about.
Great footage, mate. Great what you're doing, mate. Fantastic footage. Clear as, crystal clear.
We follow the ball in on high definition, the Newcastle Rugby League. This is Mason.
He's gone for a skill. Oh, he's
straight through the middle. He's inside the 20.
Shut
He's
the
away.
gate.
They're not going to get him.
Shut the gate, mate. He's very, very, very quick.
The highest horse bolted before the gates flew open.
Mate, that's Jackie Mason we were talking about earlier. Trial and debut last week, and this one's an absolute cracker. Gets on the outside of his man off the scrum, one pass off Nate Taylor, and just burns him.
Where do we start
screamer.
the replay on this one?
Early ball there. He gets on the outside of Jack Kelly. I think it is here. Lee McClintock edges out. Kelly misses him, and then that's goodbye. Shut the gate. Unbelievable.
Well, I don't know about you, but we're after another replay when we're about to just get it here. Let's see if we can get the replay any moment now of that press box over there. I'm calling about the Brian Cherry. Have a look at Terry Bryden, top left. He thought he was at Randwick with 500 to go on the favourite. He was whipping them all the way home. Look at him go up.
Had a ton on him too. He's done, mate. That's a cracker try.
Brilliant try.
Yeah, great try, young Jackie Mason. Speed to burn. Speed kills, Pete. Speed kills.
That's what they say. And he was going more than 110 kilometres an hour.
Flying, mate.
He's the flying machine.
That's a cracker.
Mate, no doubt he would have got all the pace from yourself.
No. I can't even pretend I had anything to do with that, mate. He's a special talent, Mazo. Captain of our 19s that went down to the grand final last year and won it the year before. And getting a crack in first grade. He's had a crack in pre-season. And, yeah, mate, he's been fantastic so far in the 2 games he's played. And, yeah, I'm sure we'll see a lot more good footy out of the young fella.
Here's Murray. The dog trying to put him off as he kicks the ball towards the post. Oh, the dog couldn't put him off. He is the man.
And salutes the crowd too, Brad Murray. Very humble unit.
He is. There he is. Terry, sit down. There he is. He's just sitting down now.
He's a stresser, old Terry Bryden.
There he is, top left. He's just giving the back of the ear a scratch.
Incredible workhorse for this footy club, mate. Does everything. Does absolutely everything, mate.
Been here for a while.
Yeah, been here for a very long time, and mate, he's part of the woodwork, and very lucky to have him, mate. He does a massive amount of work behind the scenes, and massive amount of stressing to boot. So there we go.
This will get them out of their own half. Yeah, if you'd like to find out a little bit more about the Central Newcastle Butcher Boys, log on to YouTube and type in Central Newcastle Butcher Boys, Terry Bryden. I think about 3 years ago we came out here on a cold, wintry night here on a Thursday night, and he switched the entire lights on and we had a walk down memory lane.
He's good, mate. He wrote a book a few years ago called the Butcher Boy Book, and mate, he knows this club inside and out. Yeah, he's very, we're very lucky to have him, mate. He's, and the beautiful thing about the Newcastle Rugby League, mate, there's so much history here, We're a foundation club, been here for 110 years, and Terry could probably tell you something about every 110 of them, mate. So.
Walking encyclopedia, Terry Bryden. So that's the 40-metre line. Now to Murray.
Metcalf back on the inside there.
Metcalf. Can't miss him. Referee didn't quite see what many of the crowd noticed.
Yeah, I missed that one. I might have looked at it.
But it's the last tackle here, and Anderson's screaming for the ball to come right, but it goes left. Off the right boot of Taylor.
Stevie Gordon will contest this.
Oh, he's nearly come down with it too, and Craig.
Go knock on there. I think it'll be Lake's ball.
Back out to the 20, I'd say. That's exactly what Tommy Aylett is suggesting here. So 8-point ball game here on Sunday afternoon football. Coming live out of the Central Newcastle Butcher Boys home ground. It's the Career Cup. Lakes United, the team of the ball. Title holders of the Career Cup.
Pretty good game so far, mate. Both teams,
it's been quick.
Couple there, yeah, quick, mate. The footy's just getting so quick. Like, I'm so glad to play on the edges, mate. I don't think I'd play if I had to do any tough stuff in the middle. The pace the game's played at these days. It's just, yeah, it's good though, mate. We play, Newcastle comp such a high standard, mate. And this year in particular, the comp's absolutely wide open, mate. You seen, Macquarie first up last year to beat Maitland, and on the bell yesterday, and Pickers with the spoon. Oh, big shot there. Big shot there from Shawnee Metcalf.
Line him up and said, cop that.
We got a knock on there too.
We're about to have a look at the replay.
Chrissy Randall caught that one, and that's you don't want to get caught running the wrong line on the big fella's edge, mate. He winds the boys out at training for fun. So
have a look at
he
this.
would have been licking his lips at this one, mate.
If you would like a Facebook moment, there's one right there. How many likes would you get for that, you reckon, Josh?
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands, shared around millions of times. That's what we want. And that's what we get in the Newcastle Rugby League. Oh. Juggled brilliantly there by Steve Gordon.
Shocking ball there, Jason. That was a honker. Big Howie Green on the back of it. Got Howie over from the Wanderers, the rugby union side. Good addition. Had a great pre-season. Felt like he had a point to prove coming over. Obviously fresh to the game. Played at the Pickers a few years ago. And he's been unreal for us so far. Comes off the bench, brings a lot of energy. Big unit too. And a great singing voice. Talking about singing voices before.
There's a lot of singers in the Newcastle Rugby League.
Yeah, mate, absolutely.
They're not players, they're referees.
Yeah, mate. A lot of talent, mate. A lot of talent.
Versatile talent. Where else would you get that? Here's the kick now, downtown. Fielded at the back by Kyle Kennedy.
Chase there, Nate Taylor. Great chase there.
Yeah, brilliant chase. Brings him down. There's the crowd watching on from the background. What a shot that is.
Shock a block. All in front of the beer tent, coincidentally, too.
Getting in tight. Right on the thick of the action.
Goulmy, good late feet. He's very light on his feet. Very, very fast. Good player.
So that's the southern end they're coming out of in the first half here. Only 4 minutes away from half time. That is Chance Burgess. Straight towards the 30. Last tackle.
Jack Kelly kicking from inside the 40. He can find a 40-20, but he's going to hit not on the chest. He's going to want to take the yards off him nice and quick here. Good
nice tackle too.
That's good, mate. Brett Kamali style, sort of chasing his own kick there, and first one down there, and great tackle too on the back of it.
So they'll get a full set in here. 4 minutes remaining first half. 16 points to 8. Sunday Rugby League.
Cookie goes to the line there. He's dropped the ball.
Picked up 2 tries this afternoon. The captain, but he's just put it down there, but you can't blame him for that. Solid 40 minutes.
Yeah, he's a good half, mate. He's a unit player. He plays on the edge there. He played in the halves a bit for us last year, but I think he's found a home there on the edge. He played a lot sort of when he's in the night system and with the Panthers. And
there's the crowd. You know you're in Australia when you see the Akubra. Now, I don't know if we can zoom into that guy's... Oh, there you go. Our wishes have been granted.
It's one of the best Akubras.
Have a look at that. Bundaberg rum on the right. Taking nothing away from Tui's, the major sponsor. But that is iconic.
What a man. Just enjoying his Sunday footy.
Don't worry about the Opera House when you've got an Akubra at Central Charlestown like that. Brilliant stuff.
Sunday Rugby League at its finest.
Worth putting the highlights of this match together. You better start now.
Open with that fella.
Separate package maybe of off-field incidents, Joe.
Oh, great shot there.
Yeah, it was. Metcalf
and Cookie. Cookie looking to make up for that error. Bruising defence.
Kelly. Commentary side they come. McClintock to the 30-metre line. 10 metres in from touchline. Oh, they've
Chrissy
put it down.
got his volleys again. Not a great pass.
He was in 2 minds there, I think, before he got the ball.
Bad pass, I think, too, mate. Defence coming up and passes behind him. Probably not his fault there.
Just on the 40-metre line. As they approach halfway, the Butcher Boys. As I said, the winner today gets $800 for charity. There's our furry friend.
Mitchie Williams. Oh, he's dropped it.
He's enjoying what he's seeing. As a little knock on here on halfway.
Could argue a strip there, but I'm not very impartial anymore.
Mate, what have you got? One, what do they say? One wide eye and one blue eye?
Yeah, something like that, mate. Yeah, I've got the blue and white goggles on today, mate. I'm not even going to pretend.
Mate, over the years, have you had any other offers to go elsewhere, or you're happy where you are at the
Nah,
moment?
mate, I was working at the Sporties there for a while and had a few chats with Dean Noonan, but Central's my club, mate. I played all bar 2 years of my junior footy here, and been at the club for 8 or 9 years now, and mate, I can't really see myself playing footy anywhere else, mate. Especially sort of this year, mate. We've got the crew together. A lot of the boys that are here this year, mate, that we've signed are blokes that we're sort of mates with and been mates with for a lot of years. So there's a very good feel, and I can't see myself going anywhere anytime soon, Pete.
So 30 seconds remaining in the first half.
Forward pass.
Referee disagrees, but now he's given a penalty.
He might have heard me there.
He might have.
Heard me. Well, he's got 20 seconds here.
Well, we're so close to the field. We're right on the touchline today. And that's one of the better grounds, I guess, in the Newcastle Rugby League, is when you can come and be so close to the touchline.
Oh, where's his winger and centre?
Don't know if the players like us screaming at them, but can you actually hear us out there,
Yeah,
Josh?
it's good, mate. It's good ground. You're nice and close to the action, and there's a good atmosphere. Like you say, when you get a day like today, there's a good few people here. We have the old boys hill sort of down there, and mate, when you get a try down there, or bit of a biff or something silly, it's you definitely know the crowd's there, mate. It's good.
Well, that's half time, and Central go to the sheds, leading by 8 points here on Sunday afternoon rugby league. So we'll take a break and come back with the next 40 minutes. Can Central continue to roll forward, or can Lakes come back into the battle? We'll find out in 10 minutes' time. It's 16 points to 8 right here on Bar TV Sports. So welcome back. The second half here underway. Any second now as Lakes United trailing by 8 points here into our second 40. Were you able to find out any information at half-time, Josh?
Nah, mate, I was banned from the sheds. They wouldn't let me in.
Banned? How can you be banned from the sheds?
No, mate, I got chatting on the way. I didn't actually get that far. I was going to have a look and get some insights for you, mate, but I failed again, so sorry, Pete. This could be the last time you hear me on Bar TV.
You'll be back and on the field shortly too throughout season 2017. Great to have Josh Nielsen in the box.
Jackie Davis, big carry there. Jackie Mason with a little bobble.
So what do you think Craig Miller would have said at half-time anyway?
Mate, I think he'd just be looking for maybe a little bit more, a bit more just sort of steady with the ball. A couple of little errors at the back end of the half there. Maybe just sort of get through the sets a bit better. And, yeah, I'd say he'd be relatively happy, mate. The tries we conceded on the edges, mate, probably a little bit of work to be done there. And probably just give Noddy a rocket for dropping that, not having to go at that kick before. The boys are going through here.
They are going through to the halfway line and beyond.
Cam Anderson there, come in, very well done, young Spider.
So back through the middle of the field. Murray sending it away.
Mitchy Williams, great carry.
Yeah. Does well, Mitch Williams.
He's got
off
a penalty
interchange.
too.
He's got a penalty.
Yeah, Mitchy, mate, a lot of energy. He's out for a couple of years. He's a sort of Lakes boy from way back. And a couple of years at the Rosellas there with Barney. He won a couple of premierships with him. And bad run with injuries, mate. Broke his jaw for the second time. Had a couple of years off, but sort of got him back this year and just brings a lot of energy, mate. Incredibly fit, quick. Bring him off the bench looking for a bit of a spark. And he's done just that, mate. Got a penalty and, yeah, good player.
This is Brett Jarrett. 12?
Yeah, Bretty, mate. 4th year with us now. Bretty, he's well and truly at home here with the Butchers and loving life.
Williams. We spoke about him in 14. Murray coming out wide. Taylor, quick hands. Cook. He's already picked up a double this afternoon. Taylor going short. Now this is Davis.
Jackie Davis, another good signing from Window. Played at Window last couple of years, won a comp with them, but very handy player.
Murray recognises their shot out here, and that's how you do it.
Great start.
Brilliant start. They've started the second half like they finished the first.
Great start there, and young Gagai just sort of caught no man's land there, come flying up, and Shawnee Metcalf's on the outside of him before you know it, Spider's over in the corner. So good hands from the boys, and that penalty on 5th tackle wouldn't have helped either, but that's a great start from the boys.
Well, Cameron Anderson, this is how you finish it off. Let's have a look at this. Talk us through the replay.
Yeah, Gagai's come up quick there and just sort of, I don't think he had a look. He was ball watching and he looked up and Shawnee Metcalf's on his outside there and done the nice hands there to find Spider, and Spider will do the business, 10 times out of 10 there.
There he is, the try scorer.
Good start to the second half. Barney will be happy with that. Good set, penalty, try.
Where does Craig view the game? There he is up there in the press box,
he's in the
actually.
Brian Cherry press
Let's
box,
get a
mate.
Shot of Craig.
There he is there.
There he is.
Hanging out of it.
Getting a bit of a tan. He's just got off the plane from Queenstown the last 2 weeks too. He went over there.
Yeah, mate, he's a busy man. He's obviously does
Gets
a lot of work
around.
with the advertising. He gets around, mate, but he doesn't miss many sessions, and when he's here too, he's
Loves
got a
his
presence
footy.
about him, Barney. He's incredible. Murray.
From the touchline, he's nailed it. Yeah, Craig Miller. Of course, Western Suburbs took them to the grand final, won the grand final.
He won 3 there, didn't he? 3 in a row.
From there, he went up to Cessnock, took a year off.
Yeah. He's
Now
come
back here.
I think he's enjoying being back too, mate. Like you say, the year off, like with the boys playing, that year off, you come back hungry, you come back a lot of energy. And
He's like the Phil Gould, isn't he, of our Newcastle Rugby League, Craig?
He's definitely got a reputation, mate.
What a shot that is down on the touchline. As we say, Gordon, that was fierce. A face full of mongrel.
Gordo, mate, he brings a lot. And Jackie Davis there, good carry on the back of it too. So the boys will want a good set after points here, mate. They'll look to maybe four simple carries and a nice kick on the back end of it and look to load up in D. Hopefully get through this set.
So just short of the 40-metre line. A cut-out one to go to Murray inside the 40. He's going to bang it in between the fullback and the winger. Kennedy going back.
With a good chase here too. He's going to want to do... Oh, great chase there from Cameron Anderson.
I think the chase was just as good as the pickup.
Great pick up there, young winger with his back turn there. Did well to get back to that pill, but Spider Anderson breathing down his neck too, and nice tackle there. And the boys are going to look to load up here in D. No penalties here. That's what Barney will want.
What did he want throughout the week at training, Josh?
Yeah, mate, we spoke a lot about Chrissy Adams and what a sort of massive player he is for them, and just sort of everything comes off him, mate. A lot of smoke and mirrors sort of in attack, and his D's just massive, mate. He whacks and he can lift the team. Big tackle. You saw it last week with Blake. I think he got Swaddling last week. With a cracker, and he sort of lifted him massively. So we talked a lot about Chrissy and a lot about getting in the grind with these blokes. And yeah, so him out just before kickoff. I don't think too much changed, mate. You've still got to be aware of young Calder's not a bad player himself. So look to dominate up the middle and points will come, mate. We've got plenty of points in this as a footy team. A lot of talented players there. Just doing the tough stuff and doing the little things right, mate, before we worry about anything else.
Take nothing away from Central Newcastle, although it goes without saying, I think you'll find that they've really missed Lakes the go forward of Adams today.
Yeah, I think so, mate. But it's still only early, mate. We're only 5 minutes in the second half. But what he does for getting their big boys on the front foot is massive, mate. He's absolutely massive. He's a serious player, and he's missed when he's not there.
25 away. Last tackle. Off the right at the boot of Murray. Ball's bounced. As you can see there, going down to our low shot. And Murray's there. Bit of a high shot. We might be able to have a look at the replay of that and slow it down.
Yeah, he just got him by the collar, I think, there, mate. Looking at Chasey's kick, he probably skewed the kick a little bit, wanted to make up for it, a little bit overzealous, and just got the young winger by the collar there. I don't think there was too much in it. This could tell another story. Nah, he just got him by the collar, mate. Not too much in that.
The dog likes it.
That dog likes everything. Going berserk.
Maybe it's his dad on the ground.
It could be, mate. He could be very protective.
There he is.
There he is. That might have been Dad getting collared there. I'm not sure.
So next time I'm coming after you.
Got an offload there. That's what Barney probably would have spoke about, these offloads too. Lakes getting a few in sort of later in that first half, and they can hurt you around the ruck if you let them. So need to be squeaky clean there.
Randall straight to halfway. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Burgess in 15. What a run by Chance. To his feet.
Chrissy Randall there, another good carry. A bit of field position here for Lakes. I'll look to maybe try and force a repeat, so get a good kick on the end of this. I'll have a shot in out to the right.
Coming out wide.
Stevie Gordon.
Gilmere.
Stevie Gordon saw that one coming yesterday, mate. He absolutely cracked him. I'll look on the short side here.
Last tackle.
Oh.
Kelly. Did he get his hand to it? Ayla says, yes, you did.
They're just thrown over the field goal for good measure.
Did he get it?
Nah, I think he's wide, mate. Can't give him 1 point for that one. Yeah,
there
good
great
defence there. Stevie Gordon coming outside in on Jamie there, running that sweep line, and got to be aware of that, mate. Jamie's that's how he scored his first try out the back there, and Gordo well and truly alert to it, outside in and whacked him. And not a good finish to the set there. Poor old Jack Kelly had a bit of a look up, I think, before he had the pill in his hands.
Just went straight through him.
Yeah, straight through the breadbasket.
So they're back to 10.
Look for a big set here, Lakes and D. Jackie Davis having a big second half too. He's had a lot of carries. He's looking good. Had a big off season with us as well. Picked him up from Windale, and he's really bought into what we're trying to do and what Barney wants. And he's looking at $1 million there in the front row. Big fella.
Jarrett off, passes out the back. The referee seen a knock on. You see Craig Miller there just barking a few instructions
He would have been telling Brady he probably want to hang on
from the
to
top. There he is.
The Brian Cherry press box there. Yeah, Brady caught me with a shot there. Chrissy Randall, good shot there in D, and Brady probably compounded it with trying to flick that offload there.
There he is on the right. Craig Miller, Terry Bryden on the left.
The brains trust, mate. Lukey Bannister and reserve grade coach Brady Gilbert in the middle there. Lukey B and his dad Greg on board this year. Good to have around the place. Greg's been involved with the club for a lot of years and went away to West obviously with Barney, but he's back now and good, great organiser. Good to have around the place.
So Kelly coming through the middle. Taylor in there from the Butcher Boys. That's the 30-metre line. Newman.
Exactly.
Hitting in numbers. The Butcher Boys there on Smythe. Back to the left-hand side. Newman goes short. At the back. There's the pass, and it's got into the fence.
Again, Lake's probably pushing it a bit there. Gagai got the arms free, looking to find his winger there, but he's thrown that one in a row, Zed. No good.
It went flying over to the other ground, didn't it, that one? So what's training like throughout the week, mate? 2 hit-outs a week?
Yeah, we do Tuesday, Friday. Usually if we play Sunday, we might do a bit of recovery or something on Monday, the boys that can make it. Obviously, we've got work commitments and Barney's very understanding with that. But, Tuesday, Friday, mate, we do a nice club session on a Tuesday, all the boys together, and then back into the session, break off into grades, and then more or less the same on a Friday, nice warm-up together and a chat and about, what's coming for the weekend. And then off and try and cross the T's and dot the I's as a squad. So it's good, mate. There's a really good feel around the place. A lot of the young boys are sort of learning a lot, having guys like Gordo on that here. You can learn a lot from them. They've done a lot in our comp and in the game in general. So there's a good feel around the place at the moment, mate. It's nice.
Mate, apart from yourself, who's the comedian of the group?
Mate, there's a few of the boys that sort of back themselves as funny men. Young Corey Baker and Jackie Davis and a few of the likes. We've got a forward pass there. Oh. Yeah, but no, mate, there's and that's the thing, mate. They've signed a lot of boys who are mates. Mates from sort of outside of footy, and we're all together. So we're having plenty of fun, mate. It's good.
Gee, Aylett, the referee, looks tiny amongst the
forward
big
pass
boppers.
Here too, Jackie Mason. Yeah. Oh, that could have been a penalty. That was a shocker. Absolute shocker.
Scrum just saying it's time to form. The Brains Trust looking down.
Jay Sullivan on for Lakes too in the halves. I don't know if we've had a Shepherd's hook. Or Gordo's missed that one. Jay Sullivan on at 9, I think he is. Young Colton might have got Shepherd's hook. He might have been injured, but we've got Jay Sullivan at 9 for Lakes in the 14, playing hooker. Just back up from reserve. Very good young player, playing with the Premiership side that won a couple of years ago. He was in the halves that year, and very good player.
Sullivan's on as well in 14. Straight into the gap. They're in downtown. They're going to get there, are they? No.
He's pulled up. He ran away from his support there. They'll be filthy. They've got numbers on the short side. Numbers on the open too if they go there. They've come open.
Kelly.
Boys are a bit flat there. I think they might have been expecting the kick.
Wrapped up just on his opposition's 10. So Gangai's out here on the commentary side, but they go the other way. And they're about to hit the gap and hit the button to get the try. McClintock. Lee McClintock. Jacob Gagai.
Yeah.
Well, he's changed. Yeah, it is. Changed their numbers around.
A bit short on numbers there on the short side, but it wasn't even the numbers that got him in the end. I think he's just a bit of feet there, close to the line. Boys probably didn't move up as quick as they needed to. It was a nice try. He half found his centre early and let him do his work. Good try.
There he is. Let's have a look at it on the replay. Time to roll it. Kelly sending it to the left-hand side.
Shawnee Metcalf just jammed there. Well, probably Cam Anderson could have come up too there. So, yeah, I don't think Barney will be too happy with that one, but good try. Good try to Lakes. What's that? 22-12 kick to come.
22-12. Well, there you go. This dog is having a great time out here on the sandwiches. The beef burgers are going down well. He wants another one.
I think he's a Lakes puppy, mate. He's getting very excited when Lakes are getting the calls and scoring the points. I think he's a Lakes puppy for sure. Is that Nathan Brown on the hill?
That is Nathan Brown. We've discovered something. We've got a Bar TV exclusive. It's not Sterlo. If it's not Sterlo, who is it?
I think it's Nathan Brown.
It's Nathan.
Nice coach. Enjoying a Milton
Well,
Lane
it's
game.
got to be. Here's the kick. You've seen that. Nathan Brown right in front of the Knights coach. Everybody's here today. Wow, I know he's deserving to come out and have some time out in the sun, but he should be back at headquarters trying to get the team winning.
Yeah, that was a tough one yesterday, mate. We were every second half from the Knights.
What went wrong?
Oh, I don't know, mate. They're trying so hard. It's just not coming off for them. But I think, people in Newcastle can see that, mate. We'll stick behind them. But, tough one yesterday. Very tough.
I mean, there he is there on the top right.
There he is.
The
black
just
t-shirt,
looking on.
gold can. Yeah, he's
Is
just
that
watching
him?
a bit of footy. And
Yeah, that's it.
Jay Delaney, our 9, works in at the Knights as well, so he might be just coming out and having a look at our Jays guys, maybe give him something to sledge him for it back at work on Monday. We've got a penalty for Lakes here.
So they found touch. On the 20.
The boys need a reaction here. Probably need a big set in D. Can't be going back-to-back tries. Letting them back into the game. Been pretty dominant for sort of 40, 45 minutes. Need to really muscle up here.
Sullivan heads towards the Nathan Brown end of the field.
The Brown Hill.
The Brown Hill. Sullivan. Newman. At the 30. Bumper crowd in here. Sullivan again. Short.
He's got
away to Newman. Still
got him.
Luckily.
They're going to have numbers on the left here. Cam Anderson made that tackle. They're going to have big numbers on the left here. Lakes, if they can get it there, they've gone right. He's grabbed it through for Gourmet.
He's going to get it. He's going to pick it up and score. Did he knock it on?
What's he called? Central knock on?
Let's have a look at the replay. He's gone up to the bunker.
Are we going to have a central knock on maybe?
Let's give him the decision.
First one from Cook there, I think he's called.
Yeah. No try.
I think he's ruled even Cook knocked his first one forwards. Central feed. Gourmet knock on. Beautiful.
Aylett says, thanks, boys, for that.
Thank
no
you.
worries, we're here to help.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. There he is, our man, Tommy Aylett.
Doing a good job today, mate. Doing a very good job, as always.
He's got the technology and he's using it, Tommy.
You see a bunker in the local comp, do you reckon, mate?
We just saw.
Yeah, true. We need to get mic'd up. I need to get mic'd up to him every week.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be a good thing to do. I mean, the technology's there.
Oh, that's it. Slow the game down, though. Do you think it slows it down in the NRL? I think they need to do away with it.
I think they need to cut it out.
It's tough.
You've spent nearly $2 million in putting it together.
Oh, give me $2 million. I'll send me a goal and make those calls.
It's the same as television production outside broadcast now. They have like one central hub.
Yep.
And instead of travelling around Australia, all the different producers and that, they just go to the city location in Sydney.
And just do everything from there.
do everything from there.
That's crazy, isn't it? Do you think that saves them money, or is that just, I suppose, for not travelling and lugging gear around? And
yeah, I think it's just the cost these days, isn't it, getting around? But nothing beats a day out at the football.
No arms in that one.
Nothing wrong with that. Kick goes downfield. The crowd getting revved up.
Gourmet's going to go through here. Oh,
just short of halfway. This game. The crowd coming into. He's lost the ball there. Yeah, he's just lost it.
Could have been a hand in that, don't care. Mate, there was decent contact, great pressure on the kicker there from Lakes, and Nate Taylor copped an absolute belting, and Gourmet got on the back of it and took off. And there could have been a hand in that play the ball, mate, I'm not going to lie. But
would you like to see a replay?
Probably not, mate. Probably not.
Okay, we'll hold off on the replay.
Probably. I think because it would be a bit damning for where I'm sitting, but anyway. The boys Lakes are clawing their way back into this, mate. A lot of momentum with them at the moment. The boys need to sort of put a halt to that. Maybe, let's get a good set in to get
There's a few of your mates up on the hill.
Yeah, the hill, mate, very famous, that hill of the young fellas in the reserve grades.
Have they brought their sound machine? Usually they're up there with the sound machine and a bit of karaoke.
Yeah, mate, the boys, there's someone to be singing or something like that. Always a good bit of carrying on the hill, mate. It's nice on the Sunday over if you're not playing to get up there and support the boys and have a bit of fun.
It's a tradition.
A few blue swimmers, mate. A few of those Tui's cans go down well.
So just on the 20-metre line.
Yeah, and then we got the flop there. Matty Baker with a good carry. Cookie. That's something Cookie does really well too. We get a +1 coming back off the edge. Cookie's got that, he's got a great skill set. He can find a front or middle or a front row, coming back. And Matty Baker, not too many blokes come off the back fence as hard as he does. And he's got us a penalty there too. So boys might look to take the 2, or we might kick to a corner here and go again. Not sure. Murray's kicking to the corner.
Yeah, they were just having a chat to our friend on screen to see what they wanted to do. He said, kick it into touch. That's him there.
He's backing us.
Friend.
The pup's backing us. Yeah, he's backing us. He's confirmed it. I've just heard him. Tommy Madden there. Very strong.
Still going.
Strong.
4 metres out. Everyone loving what they're seeing from the Butcher boys.
Blakes will do well to hold him out here.
Murray sending it out wide. Metcalf reaches out. He's lost it.
Has he lost that?
Yeah, he reached out and the ball's just dribbled out of his possession. I think you'll find, Josh.
Great fend. I think he got in the outside of Gago here. Good fend.
There.
Oh, just inches.
Let's have a look.
Oh, inches.
He was so close, and he was so upset with himself too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he knows that's a missed opportunity, but he'll look to make up for it in the D set here, mate. He's a heavy hitter. You'll watch for him coming up here and looking to make up for that one.
There he is. So the Career Cup is what we're playing for today, and Central hanging on with 20 minutes to go, 22 points to 14. It's a Sunday afternoon rugby league, wherever you are across Australia. Big audience across in the New Zealand area this afternoon, taking our coverage and up through the Pacific as well. We say good afternoon to you.
We're worldwide.
Worldwide.
I have a few viewers in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm sure, mate, in Ireland and England and all over the place.
They're watching from Ireland, that's for sure. You'd know every single one over there. You're over
Mate,
there long enough. How long were you there for?
I was there for
2 years or so?
There's only about 20 people there, so you get to know them all pretty quickly anyway. And we've got Joshy Hayes down here injured. Looks like shoulder or wrist maybe, Hazy. No good.
So they come out wide here on Sunday afternoon football. There's a chance through the middle. They're brought down just short of the 40-metre line.
Good talk there, good slide on the edge there. Lake's having a bit of joy on this left edge for Central there, right.
Well, that was charged down. Could it be played at? Referee says yes. 6 more tackles here for Lakes.
He's calling 5th tackle. Oh, no, 5th? He gives 0. 6 to go.
This is Boss towards the 30-metre line.
Lake's in very good field position here. They'll be looking to convert this into points.
As Newman sending it out to Burgess. Brought down there by Williams. Sullivan. Now to Newman again. Goes short.
Chrissy Randall runs a very, very good line on that edge. Tough to stop.
18 minutes to go.
Burgess here cutting up. Close to the line.
Centre of the field. Sullivan looking around. You can see his mind in overdrive.
Gilmere and Kelly linking up. I love that play.
Turnover, though, was the last tackle.
Yeah, and that's probably not a bad result for Lakes, rather than kick and dead to give away that 7 tackles, but it's just as good. You know, boys have got to work it off their own line now. Very tough job, and Lakes will look to be loading up with baseball bats here in D, so big set here for the Butchers.
For the Butcher boys.
Jared Knott with a good carry there.
Trying to ambush their way through the middle. Now to Cameron Anderson. He says, give the football to me. And takes it just outside his own 20. Now to Steve Gordon. Coming over from Western Suburbs in the off-season under their new coach in Craig Miller. Mason! Straight through. Delivers it.
Hang on to it.
Now to Anderson.
Great work. Jakey Mays and Cam Anderson with a push there. Great stuff. Oh, that's a penalty. Jeez.
You called it and you've got one. He heard you, Josh. He heard you.
Sorry, mate. I'm getting a bit excited.
This is it. This is why you got excited.
Chrissy Randall went a bit earlier, I think.
That's why you got excited. There it is.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. Good set there from the boys. Jakey Mason playing a bit of footy there. Saw Cam Anderson push with him and good pass through the line. Get him on the front foot now. Both teams defend him really well. Haven't seen a lot of points in the second half.
So 30 metres out is where they'll take their first hit up. On Sunday Rugby League, Mitch Williams in 14.
Matty Baker, good carry. Finds his front.
Storming their way to the goal line. Delaney. Madden. Comes to Murray. He takes them on!
He's there. He's there. Yeah.
Woo! He won't be denied.
Tommy Aylett points to the spot there. Brad Murray against his old club. He will love that too. He will absolutely love that.
Oh, the dogs are barking. We might have to change them to... No, we won't. We won't be changing them to the Butcher Dogs. We'll keep away from that.
Great stuff there, Muzzy. I think he catches a lazy forward here. Good bit of feet from him. Who's he got? Nick Glowey, and Nick Glowey slips there. Very unlucky. He's had a good second half there, and Mars, you can see there the pill's down, and a few bodies around him. But Tommy on the spot. Good call. 4 points, kick to come.
Here he is, looking to convert his own try.
good stuff there, and the boys, hung tough there in D. Lake's had a good bit of ball and field position in the second half, and the boys are muscled up. It's good to see. Years gone by, we might have just sort of conceded there and let them score a try and come back and kick off and try and D up again. So been a good decent second half here. Still a bit of time to go, but.
Of course, he's led the Rebels to many country championship success, hasn't he?
Yeah, mate. Brad's resume is first class. He's a great player and good. Off the field too, mate. He's really good with the young fellas and just good to have him in the club, mate. He knows what it takes to win a comp and win footy games. So it's good to have him in. Very
from
good
a player's point of view, of course, he's too old now to represent. He probably doesn't want to hear that.
Who's that?
Bradley Murray.
For the 23.
What's the players' take on the 23's concept of the country rugby league?
Yeah, mate, I know a lot of the boys are probably a bit disappointed with the seniors being scrapped. But on the other side of that is with the Indigenous All Stars game that we had at the start of the year. I think that's a really good opportunity and a showcase for the boys who do want to play at that higher level. You haven't got the Rebels anymore for them with their chance to do that, but they do have the All-Stars game, so I know a lot of the boys sort of use that. They aim for that. But I think there is a bit of disappointment not having the country champs, and it's a good way of showcasing what a strong comp we have, and we've got a lot of blokes in the countryside, and so yeah, mate. I think from where the boys sit, it's a bit of a disappointment not having it, but the 23s is a really good concept, I think, and we'll have a strong side, mate. We'll have a very strong 23 side.
It's all about pathways in 2017, really, isn't it?
That's it, mate. It seems to be the case with what they've done with the juniors and the likes. So you're me with a good return there.
And of course, that All-Stars match that you just alluded to, one of the brains behind that was Ash the Flash Gordon.
Yeah, Ash involved here at Central too with the juniors. He's been coaching he's had I think it's the 15s or the 16s for a good few years now, and a lot of good players coming through, and Ash has taken them to a couple of premierships, and obviously, great innovation. I think it's a fantastic thing what the league did, and it was very well supported too, but from the community and the league and the players, everyone got right behind it. It's a great initiative, and great showcase of the talent we've got in our comp, and very good.
Strong defence.
And we got a knock on there too, Shawnee Metcalf.
He loves it. Look at the big smile.
He enjoyed that
Cheshire
one.
Cat.
Again, Lakes seem to be having a bit of joy when they go wide. A lot of pace there. Said Kelly out the back into Newman, and he found Chrissy Randall again. And again, poor old Chrissy Randall again. He's been caught with maybe wants that ball a bit earlier, especially when he's running at Shawnee Metcalf, mate. You probably want that early as opposed to trying to burst through a line.
Well, we just mentioned that Nathan Brown, the Newcastle Knights NRL coach, is in attendance today. And whilst we're on the subject of the Newcastle Knights, a big congratulations to the Harold Matthews side. The Newcastle Knights are heading to Leichhardt Oval next Saturday to take on Manly Warringah.
Is it the grand final?
In the grand final. They've gone through the entire season undefeated under Mark Morrissey.
Fantastic.
Second year at the helm.
Yeah.
And took them to the grand final last year, went down, but this year he's got them there and they're in red hot form.
Very promising, mate. Very exciting. There's always an unbelievable amount of talent with the young kids. You look up at the Valley and Newcastle itself and the talent that's produced over the years, and to see it's always good to see kids coming through. It's exciting, and particularly when they're already in a system. It's it's great. It's great for the Knights, and it's good for where hopefully the club's going in the next few years.
And of course, grand final day for the New South Wales Rugby League will be powered by Bar TV Sports next Saturday at Leichhardt Oval. They've lost it in goal.
That's a good result for the Butcher boys there. A good kick there, Murray, and probably a bit unlucky there, the winger. He was there, he was in the right spot, and he just spilled his lolly, so we're going to have a drop out there, and boys building a bit of pressure.
This is it on the replay.
See, Murray finds the gap, great boot. He was in a good spot there, the winger, but he just spilled his lollies. Jack Kelly goes short-ish with the dropout. Shawnee Metcalf cleans it up.
Gave a little bit of hanging time there, didn't he?
Yeah, he could kick. Jack Kelly, very, very, very good kicker, and hang a ball like that, you always give someone a chance to get at it, especially when the game's like it is. Lakes need to score next to get themselves back in this one, so looking to get the ball back.
So Delaney sending it back away. Baker smothered. There's a whistle. Penalty right in front to your boys.
There? Offside.
Offside?
Yeah. I didn't tell him that one, mate. He got that one on his own, so he's having a cracker.
Time off here too.
Lake's just starting to tire a bit now, mate. They're doing a lot of defending, and penalties like that, offside, you're close to your own line. You really need to be getting back and making that effort, and that's just the small things that start to creep in when, fatigue's an issue. They haven't had a lot of ball in the last sort of 10 minutes, so the boys will take the two here.
Steve Gordon focused with the best of them.
He's had a good game, Gordo. Very, very consistent. Good what he does.
14-point the margin here. Looking to drop another 2 onto that.
Congratulations to Jace Delaney, just on screen, finished his PhD.
Did he?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Good stuff.
Dr. Delaney. So,
Dr. Delaney?
Yeah. He finished his doctorate in exercise sport science. Sort of area study, so not a bad hooker either. So got a lot going for him. Good mate of mine.
Good stuff. Murray. Go-to man. One of them out here for the Butcher Boys. So the Cricket Cup we're playing for this afternoon on Sunday Rugby League. And there's the crowd watching on.
Shawnee Metcalf, great take.
They're watching Metcalf take the ball just in front of Knights coach Nathan Brown. Maybe the word got out and he's had to...
Come scouting for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think Barney will let any of the boys go, mate.
So just short of the 40-metre line. 30 plays 14. On the home of Newcastle Rugby League as Terry Bryden and Miller look on from the headquarters box. Seeing their own side go inside the 40 again with Delaney. How quick is he?
He's good off the mark, mate. We always make fun of him. He looks like he's on a treadmill when he's running, but he's actually not too slow off the mark. We just don't let him know. A good quick play the ball from Howie. There's Murray goes high.
Will they let this ball bounce? No, they play out. A great catch by Kyle Kennedy.
Good catch. He had a cracking game last week too, the young winger. A couple of very nice tries there against the Scorps. And a bit of a tougher day today, but he's been good, been solid.
Does anyone know where Marcel Ikanofo is? Is he plays for... Well, last year he went around, played for Lakes.
He's around somewhere. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's injured or what, mate. I'm not exactly sure what Marcel's doing, mate. But he's a big loss, mate. Himself and Joshy Charles last year for Lakes in the last couple of seasons have been, coming out of yardage. He's like a front rower trying to stop him. He's like a front rower with a couple of extra yards of pace and he can finish a try off too. So, yeah, he's a big loss for them, mate.
And I know James Barker, he's moved on.
He's playing rugby union, I think, with Southern Beaches. Another good player for them over the last couple of seasons. But yeah, no, I'm not sure what Marcel's doing. Mate. Joshy Charles obviously gone out the bush to play a bit of footy as well. So lost a couple of outside backs there, but they're still. Cam Anderson's gone through. Oh,
what a run by the winger! Plays the ball.
Nice, mate.
The fullback lost it. Strip.
Burgess, just a second effort there. The boys are just starting to get on top in the run now. He's got a bin professional foul. That's a big call. That's a big call there from Tommy. Tommy Aylett. So Burgess, I think he got him for a professional. Oh, and he sent him.
Well, he sent him off. Let's come back to this live. He sent him off now. So I can only think that he's...
I think he's giving him a spray on the way past there, mate. And Tommy Aylett's completely within his rights to do that, mate. Something I want to see in the game. So it's unfortunate for Burgess there, but you can't be doing that, mate. The penalty had already been given, and you've got to keep your mouth shut. Respect the officials.
So Casey Burgess has been sent from the field in the 72nd minute.
So I think it was a professional foul, and then he gave him a gobful, and that's what's led to the sending off. So Lake's going to be 12 men here for the last couple of minutes.
Ten away.
Kick goes to the line there.
Picked up a double. He's had a brilliant game. One of the best.
Tommy Taylor backed him for the hat-trick early, and he hasn't had a sniff. Big Howie Grant there, close to the line. The Butcher Boys hill. They'll go up here if the boys go over. Big Metcalf back on the hard angle. Oh, they've done well to wrap him up there. Great defence from the Lakes there.
Can he see to play the ball?
He might have got a poke in the eye or something there. He's looking at
we might have a look at this.
Come back hard on that angle, and it looks like he might have got a poke in the eye or something, the big man. Maybe a head clash. Chrissy Randall seems to be holding his head too. Put him in a bang of heads there. And Metcalf, 100 miles an hour. Yeah, maybe just a little head clash there with Chrissy Randall, or maybe a little poke in the eye on the way down. He's a hard man to stop that close. We got the news that we'd signed the Metcalf boys early in the pre-season, and a lot of us were rejoicing, mate. We've had to play against those boys for a few years, and it's not much fun. We do a post sessions here, we still got to tackle them, but that's about as far as it goes. So.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good signings.
So they may not be done yet. Murray kicking. Nice, yeah.
Lee McClintock with his courting goals there. Good pick up. Had to clean that one up. Outside backs, Gordo and Noddy looking to jump on that. But done well to clean it up with courting goals. So, boys, that's that puppy. He's not happy with that one.
He might be their good luck charm. There's Nathan Brown.
There he is, big brownie.
He's on the 4X, the Knights coach.
Very responsible. Probably brought the car.
As Gordon rolls back to the 30-metre line. Brown probably drowning his sorrows after last night's defeat.
Yeah, that was tough, mate. That was very tough. But tough. Away trips are always tough, and still got a young side, and they're building, mate. You can see improvement in certain areas every week, and it's Tommy Madden driving towards the line there. But it's they'll get there, mate. It's a rebuild, isn't it? And,
yes.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, that's right. We've
Early
waited
ball
10
to Cook
years.
there.
As Cook tries to get his hat trick.
Great tackle.
Quick play the ball. They got rolled
Mason's
forward.
gonna get a
Mason! He's Dover! Oh, the crowd go up. The dog goes up. The crowd love it.
Jakey Mason, Cookie there, one-on-one. Gets a quick play the ball. Mazo doesn't muck around, straight in there, too quick. Close to the line, mate. He was always going to be very, very hard to stop there, and that's great for the young fella. Double. So he's 3 in 2 weeks, and he'll be absolutely wrapped with that. As you can see, Cookie gets one-on-one. Lightning play the ball. Mazo straight in there. McClintock on his line. Boy's not coming forward. Feet, speed, 4 points.
Can I play devil's advocate? Can I go back to that play the ball? I know it's too late. We know he's crying over spilt milk.
Well, you're not happy with that?
I'm not happy with that. I think he's just rolled it between his legs.
Did he touch it with his foot?
Did he touch it with his foot? Let's have a look here if we can slow it down.
Oh, mate.
Doesn't matter anyway. It's
You're
on the
splitting
scoreboard.
hairs there. Nah.
Here we go. Let's have a look. Didn't touch it.
Oh.
There's the
I reckon it grazed the stud.
Grace the stud.
That's a good result there. That's Jakey Mason, mate. He's had a good game. He's been very safe at the back. He's pushed up well with everything all day, and he gets a nice little reward there at his second try. And Murray will look to throw this one over.
5 metres in from touch. Bradley Murray.
No good.
No good. Sprayed it to the left-hand side. Check out this scoreboard. Thanks to Bar TV Sports. Sunday afternoon rugby league scoreboard. Central 34 points to 14. They've come here and they've delivered.
Yeah, it's been a good afternoon. We had to fight for it. It's only been this last sort of 15 minutes that the boys have started to get on top of what is it, a very competitive Lakeside and fifth. You always, Lakes, one thing when you come against them, it's always going to be a contest, and you've really got to be prepared to roll up your sleeves and get into the grind with them. And the boys have done that today, and they've come out the back end of it on top, which is good to see. Very good to see.
It's going down to the 20
Cook.
And out on the full.
Great work by Cook there. Put a foot in the touch, knew exactly where he was, and that one's out on the full. So
His positional play there. Superb.
Great work by the skipper.
That's why he's the skipper.
That's experience, mate.
There's the big number 11 there as Murray sends it sailing into touch over there on the 30-metre line.
Freddie Jarrett, great carry off the back fence.
Down to the 20-metre mark. Quick roll forward. Gordon. Have they got another one in them?
I hope so.
Murray back to Taylor.
Oof.
Mason.
Mason looking for 3. Good read there from the defence.
Now to Delaney. In the headgear.
Oof.
Goes short.
Tommy Madden will like that one. Del pump there, got him whacked.
Jake Delaney. Ethan Cook. Searching for 3. He's over the line. Looking to pop it out the back. The Seagulls. So go back and play it just on the opposite side of the try line. Last tackle here. 34 to 14. Murray sends it away from him. He didn't want to play it, but Delaney picks up the scraps, puts it onto the right boot. There's the catch taken by Kennedy.
Good take. Got a bit of room now, Kennedy. Taylor with a good tackle. Not a bad end of the set there, considering the first one didn't go to plan. Delaney with the nice kick on the end of it. He had his kicking licence taken off him a few years ago, but he must have got it back. Not a normal kicker.
That's Gagai. Jacob Gagai. Partnering with Lee McClintock. The Seagulls this year as
Great
Nick
run
Lohe
Great run
says,
there from
come
Lohe.
and catch me.
Great run, still going. Good carry there from the big number 10.
Just short of halfway. Newman. Sullivan. That's halfway. They're about to go over. Gilmere.
Great turn of pace there from Gilmere. He's electric.
About 15 metres in from the western touchline. Plays it back then out of Sullivan. Last tackle now. Back to Newman. He's going to go high in the air. They're coming through. The ball will bounce favourably.
Knock on there by young Cam Anderson, I think. Tough one. Really likes feed there. Tough one to take.
Yeah.
Chase is flying through. Cam spilled that one, so not a good result there. But won't matter too much in the scheme of things, I don't think.
Well, we've only got 2.5 minutes to go, haven't we? And it's back to the club for presentation.
Yeah, mate. Back to Prezzo, back to the League Cup for the first time this year. So always nice to go across the road to Sydney Leagues. And you know, they're very good to us, mate. We're very lucky with the Leagues Club. They do a lot of work for us and they're a great sponsor. So always nice to get back there and have a couple of brown cordials and waters and the likes after
a lemonade.
Yeah, mate,
yeah. Sunday afternoon on the lemonade. Down inside the 10.
With a minute to go here, Lakes will be looking to at least get something from this. Bit of a consolation.
Sullivan finding Newman. He goes short there to Glowy. They can't put him on the ground. 38 seconds remaining on Sunday afternoon football. Back to Boss. The match of the round unfolding in the dying seconds. Gilmere, quick hands. They got to score. Kennedy, he deserves that.
Yeah, and a bit indecision on the edge again there. The boys sort of, you know, one bloke coming up, one not, and good hands there from Gagai, you know, and Newman and Kennedy in the corner. So disappointing end of the game there. I know Barney will be filthy on that, but you see here Cam Anderson gone in behind looking for the kick, and Shawnee Metcalf come up. Cam wasn't there with him to stop it. So good try there. The Lakes good finish to the game, good consolation for him, but won't know much in this game of things.
Another 2 competition points. Heading towards Central Newcastle. The siren's gone in the background. 34-18. The kick from the touchline into the setting sun. Waved away. So that's full time after round 2 of the Newcastle Tooheys Cup for 2017. Central claim the 2 competition points. They're too good for Lakes United by 34 points to 18. Well done to Central. These guys very proud and proud to be a Butcher boy.
Yeah, good, mate. Good result for the boys. You know, a couple of things to fix up there, but all in all, good result against the tough Lakes side. Coming off a good win last week, and so mate, a bit of work to do at training, I'd say. Barney will be big things there, but good result, mate. Very happy with that.
Now, who was your player's player out there for the Butcher boys?
Hard to go past the skipper, mate. Cookie with 2 good tries, and you know, a lot of quality defence, and just small things, mate. We saw that kick there, and he's he's clinical, mate. He's very good at what he does. So I'll give Cookie my points there, mate.
Okay, well, Josh, thanks very much. Always great to have a footy player's perspective in the commentary box,
Thank you for having me.
Mate, we'll see you plenty, I'm sure, throughout 2017.
No dramas, Pete. Thanks, mate. All the best.
Enjoy the night, Josh. Josh is back to have that lemonade, along with all his friends who are on screen right now. They're heading back to the club. Dinner's about to be served. So what we'll do, we'll take a break for another week and come back next week for the match of the round right here on Bar TV Sports. This is the home of the Newcastle Rugby League, and that is the Krieg Cup. Won today, won by Central Newcastle, and even the dogs love it.